Hello, dears. My name is Mika Saftan. I'm a third year software engineering student from Mala University. Today, we are going to review the architectures of open source application Matplotlib. Please stay with me. First, we see our outline for the presentations. We have what is Matplotlib, the dongle problem, overview, Matplotlib architecture, and we have three layers. Underneath that, the backend layer, the artist layer, and the scripting layer. First, we should have to know what is Matplotlib. Matplotlib is a versatile Python layer for creating 2D and 3D graphics. It is popular for scientific computing community for its ability to produce high-quality plots and charts. You can use it interactively or in a various user interface toolkits like GTK+, Qt, and Tk. It supports multiple file formats including PNG, PDF, and SVG, which it makes greater for both on-screen and printed graphics. After this, we're going to see how the Matplotlib can be true or can be created. Matplotlib was created by John Hunter to replace a proprietary software used for analysis in epilepsy research. The lab had only one license, so researchers had to share hardware key dongles. Hunter initially tried using MATLAB, but found it unsuitable for managing complex hospital records. Then he developed Matplotlib as a Python-based tool with a user-friendly interface for quick and easy plotting, so similar to MATLAB but with added flexible Python data structures and features. Here we are going to see the overview of Matplotlib architecture, which is the main part that makes the video. In Matplotlib, the figure is the main object that holds everything in a plot. To keep things organized and flexible, Matplotlib separates the process of creating the figure from displaying on a screen or saving it as a file. This makes it easier to add new features without complicating the output processes. Here, as we can see, the figure located at the center. From the left side, we are seeing the process of creating the figure. To the right side, we are seeing the displaying part of the figure. So, the Matplotlib architecture separate those two sides in order to make the plot out of complicating the output process. So after this, we are going to see the overall overview of Matplotlib architecture. As we are seeing here, we have three layers from bottom to the top: backend, artist, and scripting. So we can see Matplotlib architecture divided into three layers. The first from bottom is backend layer. This is the lower layer that handles drawing and rendering to plot two different output formats, as we have seen previously: PNG, PDF, and HC. And it is used for user interface toolkits like GTK+, Qt, and Tk. The middle one is the artist layer. The middle layer contains all the elements that makes up the plot, which is the main things such as lines, sticks, shapes. That is we call the artist, as the name suggests that. The third one, or the layer, we found is at the top, used for simplifying interface for users to create and customize plots using straightforward commands. As we have seen here, each layer only interacts with the layer directly below it, keeping the system modular and easier to manage. We are going to see each layers individually. We will start by the backend layer. As we have seen previously, backend layer found at the bottom. It provides concrete implementation of the abstract interface classes. We have three interface classes: figure, canvas, render, and event. Figure canvas, think of this as a paper where everything gets drawn. Render is the paintbrush that does the actual drawing. When we are trying to simplify at the paper, the paintbrush, and the painter. The third one is the event. The event handles user inputs like mouse click and key process. To make it more simplified and understandable, the render uses high performance library called anti-grain geometry to create smooth and elastic graphics. This ensures that the graphics look the same across different platforms and output formats. The event, as we have talked about previously, handles actions, user actions like keepers, mouse movers, and other actions to manipulate events, allowing users to interact with their plots. For instance, the provided code snips shows how to toggle the visible lines in a plot when the T key is pressed. When we come to the middle and the main one, which a lot of work and processing is done, artist layer. In a Matplotlib, the artist hierarchy is the middle layer, as we have seen, that handles most of the plotting work. Think of the figure canvas as the paper, the render, and the point brush. The artist as the artist is going to draw the drawings on a paper using a render. Everything you see in a plot, like titles, lines, and labels, is an artist. There are two types of artists: primitive artists and composite artists. Primitive artists basically likes line, rectangle, circle, and texts. Composite artists group of arts such as axes, which contain text, lines, grids, and the plot background. The axis is the most important composite artist as it holds most of the plotting methods and graphical elements. The last one, the last layer, scripting layer. The scripting layer primarily represented by the pyplot module designed to make plotting simpler and more interactive. When we are breaking down the scripting layer, it makes a user-friendly interface, which means it minimizes the code. Second, state management. pyplot manages the current figures and access for you. Simplified command. Scripting layer uses for simplified commands like functions, plt.plot, plt.hist, plt.titles are part of this layer. Another use of scripting layer, integration with backends. The script handles the interaction with different backends. It may be GUI windows or other file outputs based on what you are configured. The fifth use of scripting layer, minimal boilerplates. Avoid much of boilerplate codes and allowing it to focus on the data visualization itself. So when you are summarizing the scripting layer, the scripting layer in Matplotlib simplifies the process of creating and customizing plots, making it accessible even for those who are not professional programmers. As we have seen it, a scripting layer makes user-friendly interface. Someone who doesn't have enough programming knowledge can do whatever he needs. He can draw, he can put any plots or characters or analysis using the Matplotlib. So thank you for our time. I was Mikias with you. Please don't forget to like and